All right, we're live. Let's wait for the YouTube lag time. The most awkward part of live streams is the very beginning, because right now it says I've been live for 20 seconds and there's nobody in here. So it's got to send out notifications and whatnot. So we'll wait for some people to come in here before we start off. All right, we got one person in here. Maybe I'm not as popular as I thought I was. All right, we've got someone in here. PNX Gravy, what is up, man? You are the first commenter. All right, now we got 6 people. All right, now the notifications are coming out. Now we got the people up in here. Sea Breacher, Super Gamer Boy, D2, Jamari G, live from the Jayville zone, whatever. Let the tank begin. What's up? What's going on, Brandon, Colin, Michael, Jose, Landon, Benkel, Gene. He says, I'm in, please don't trade me. Yeah, we'll try not to. Washington State Jags fan, what is up, man? Teal City Sports, why the football gods hate us? I can't answer that one. And he says, here to suffer together. That's what I preach to everybody, man. We are in this together. We're going to suck together. We will be going through everything together. What is up, Jamari? Regular Dudes says, what's up? Jermaine says, we taking big L's. Oh, you already know. What's up, Jacob the Kid? Beanie Boy, or Beanie Baby. D Castle, what's good, UCF? AJ says, UCF, what's good, bro? I'm in Gainesville, Florida. That's what's up, man. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Billy Larson, what's up, man? Billy's talking about, hey, man, hey, what's going on, Monty? Billy said, hey, let's go ahead and beat the Colts. Oh my God, we'll start off and talk about that. Man, as we all know, there's so much negative stuff going on with the Jaguars right now. But man, could you imagine if week 1 we go out there and we actually defeat the Colts? That's what we all need right now. That's what we all need right now, because man, like, we have been taking nothing but L's this whole entire offseason. Just, it's so sad, man. You look at this right now, and Jet Central, what's up, man? Vaughn, Jet Central can't wait for the Jag season. Yeah, what an optimist. But yeah, you look at this, and the Jags are taking all kinds of L's. There's few W's. I mean, the Nick Foles trade was a W. Whether or not you like the draft was a W, but oh man, it's been very, very rough. But man, if we can actually go out there and defeat the Colts, oh my gosh, that would be great. And there are some things working for us. First of all, they have no game film of us. No game film whatsoever. We're going to have a lot of rookies out there who are going to be playing. So if they won't have any idea what the rookies are going to do, they're going to have to look at their college film. To know what our offense is going to look like, they're going to have to look at Jay Gruden, and they're going to have to kind of put in pieces of the puzzle. Say, all right, Tyler Eifert's going to be here, Laviska Shenault's going to be there, and stuff like that. But, and the thing about the Colts, the Colts haven't beat us in Jacksonville since 2014, so at least we have kind of that working for us. But man, that would be something. Jamar says, if we beat the Colts, I might not burn all my Jaguar jerseys. Well, I know you might be tempted to throw the jerseys into the dumpster fire, but hey man, let's stick around with this team, and hopefully we can do great things. But we got 60 people in here and 12 likes, man. Definitely go ahead and drop your likes, and I'm kind of here to answer questions, man. It's very depressing, what is going on right now, and I'm afraid like anybody that has any kind of trade value might go. Or I shouldn't say that, because obviously guys like Josh Allen, Jawan Taylor, DJ Chark are safe, but I could see the Jaguars maybe trading D.D. Westbrook. D.D. Westbrook is one guy I feel like the Jaguars might actually trade. Is there anybody else I think the Jags could trade? I don't know. I mean, Andrew Noel's on such a high contract. I don't see them trading anybody like that. Brett E, yeah, I'll answer that right now. Brett asked, did you see C.J. Henderson's comment, free him, on Jaguars Instagram? I did see that. I saw that, and it's just depressing. And it's I should have mentioned that in my video earlier. It's a known thing that the Jaguars are not an organization that people want to play for. I mean, before CJ Henderson even plays a game, he's already saying free him, free Leonard Fournette. Now, I don't know if that's more of a, oh, we're holding Leonard Fournette back, let's get him off, let's help him out, get him off the team, whatever. But it's just not a good look. And maybe we as fans are reading way too much into it. But I mean, from the surface of it, it is not good. And we need to do an evaluation of what like. For example, we need to do an evaluation of why former Pro Bowlers are no longer on a team. Let's look at it. Al Robinson. Al Robinson left because he didn't want to play with Blake Bortles. And, he also didn't really like Coughlin. So, he was out of there for that. Next one that leaves is Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, he had his own thing. He if you guys watch that ESPN interview after he got traded, he basically said that there were two guys from the Jaguars organization that he did not like. One of them was obviously Tom Coughlin. He's out of here. But you wonder, who is that other guy? Is it Dave Caldwell? Is it one of the Cons? I don't think it's one of the Cons because with the Cons, he always speaks pretty good about Tony Khan and whatnot. So I don't think it's him. And then Yannick Ngakoue, you could say that he wanted out because of Coughlin, but Coughlin was long gone. Coughlin was long gone. And the horrible thing about Yannick Ngakoue is that he took a $6 million pay cut to leave the Jaguars. And he went to a team in Minnesota that has a 10% state income tax versus Florida is 0%. It's 0%. Like, there are players that he was willing to give up $6 million to leave the Jaguars organization. You know what I mean? And we can't blame this on Coughlin. There's people inside of the organization that are still cancers. And it's probably Dave Caldwell. That's why I recommend I don't care. Look, Dave Caldwell, yeah, he's had some good things in the draft. He's had some bad things in the draft. Obviously, you look at the good players that he's drafted, they're not on the team anymore. Besides maybe some players on the rookie contracts, some guys that are still on the team from their rookie that are made second contracts, or like Brandon Linder, Miles Jack, AJ Cann. The list, Avery Jones, but he was undrafted. The list pretty much ends right there. So we need to get rid of the cancer in the organization, bring in a new regime, because we cannot have, these guys in here that are cancers that people are willing to leave $6 million on the table. Pro Bowl players willing to leave $6 million on the table just to get out of. You know what I mean? And like I was saying, if any GM that comes here, it's a very attractive job because we have all these draft picks. We have all this like salary cap space that we can use. And not only that, the owner of the team not only doesn't mess around with the football operations, he also will give you 10 years to do anything. You know what I mean? Dave Caldwell's been on a GM of the Jaguars since 2013. And every season since then, except for one, has been a double-digit losing season. Not a losing season, double-digit losing seasons. It's horrible. So hopefully, and the thing is right now, I think they're safe. I honestly feel like at least Dave Caldwell is safe. But Shad Khan has to get in there because I don't know how much of a priority this team is to Shad Khan. I just don't know. He's got all kinds of other investments. He's got the bumper business. He's got Fulham Soccer. And with the Jaguars, I feel like as long as the Jaguars remain profitable, which they are, I feel like he is going to stay doing the same old crap. But it's just not a winning mentality. That's another thing. Jalen Ramsey said with the Jaguars, one reason why he wanted out of there was because he didn't feel like the organization valued winning enough. You know what I mean? We need to bring back a winning culture. I remember when we brought in Tom Coughlin and Doug Marrone, they were all about win, 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 win. I feel like I haven't heard it since then. I don't ever hear Doug Marrone come out and say that. Monty Adams says, Saints trying to sign Clowney. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. It's so obvious that the Jaguars are tanking. I know people say, oh, players, they don't tank. Look, Coaches and players don't tank. GMs and owners, they set a team up in a position to tank. But usually they tank with new people. You know, I mean, the Dolphins last year, everybody knew they were tanking, but they have a new GM, a new head coach. And, you know, we'll see how the Jaguars progress. You know, 2013, I was okay with the tanking because, you know, because we had a new GM and a new head coach with Gus Bradley. And the thing about that year is we started off 0-8, but we finished off 4-4, so we saw some progress. In the last 2 years, we've seen this team completely implode on itself. You know what I mean? Like in 2018, we started off 3-1. I think we lost like 8 or 9 games after that. Last year, we started off, but last year we were like 2-2 or 3-3, and then like we go on like the worst 5-6 game stretch the NFL has ever seen. So I mean, it sucks that right now we're talking about this instead of like excitingly previewing the Jaguar season, previewing the offense. This is how I think we're going to do things, previewing the defense. I think this is the defensive identity. I'm just trying to keep up with who's on the team. I'm trying to come up with daily videos about where the hell our players are being sent to. Yannick Ngakoue, Vikings, Fournette, Buccaneers, Ronnie Harrison, Browns. Man, we've traded. How many trades have we had this year? You know, we traded for a player to the Bears, traded a guy to the Broncos, traded a guy to the Ravens, Browns, Vikings. I guess we released Fournette, but man, we're handing out players like we're Oprah. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Jarvis says, brought in Joe Schobert though. Dude's underrated. Yeah, I hope so. Jags for Life says, we're going to be the next Washington. Our name will be gone next. Yeah, we'll be the Jacksonville football team. Oh, man. It is just crazy. But we have 120 people in here, man. Definitely drop likes if you guys can. And I know some people are commenting on the Charmander hat. Yeah, the Charmander will always stay. You know, Charmander, maybe we got to get him at quarterback and solidify the tank. Phil says, you get a Jag, you get a Jag, you get a Jag. And honestly, with trading Ronnie Harrison, I'm not even all that mad about it because Ronnie Harrison was not good. He took horrible angles. He was not very good in coverage. We were hoping that he would take that next step, but he really didn't last year, and he was a liability. And, you know, it's not ideal that you draft him in the 3rd round of the 2018 draft, and then next thing you know, and he turns into a 2021 5th round pick. But I guess they like what they see out of this Josh Jones guy. I don't know who he is. We haven't seen any preseason or anything, which sucks, man. I miss, as much as preseason drives me nuts, I do miss it in a sense. Just because, we could at least see what we have in a running back room. Like it's gonna be opening day. We're gonna have no idea who anybody is. We're gonna see a guy in running back. We don't know who he is. We're going to see a guy play safety. We don't know who he is. I don't know anybody's number. I remember when I got a glimpse of that stupid live stream that they streamed the other day, the scrimmage, I was out there having to identify numbers. It's crazy. Dog Nation, I'm sad that Minshew will probably get the blame if we do poorly. Yeah, Minshew is not being put in a position to succeed. But here's the thing, man. If the Jaguars go like 6-10 or 7-9, maybe Gardner Minshew is the answer. Next year, it's not only taken for Trevor, but there's 3 really good quarterbacks. There's, the scouts say Justin Fields. I don't know much about Justin Fields or Trey Lance, but those are 2 guys that the Jaguars are, that the Jaguars may be targeting. But, there's nothing would be sweeter if the Jaguars go out and win week 1. I think this is a team that, it's not very experienced, but I think it's going to be a feisty team. I think it's going to be a passionate team. And one thing about Ronnie Harrison was I don't think he fit the culture. He was a part of that 2018 squad that got arrested or whatever happened over in London with the strip club. He was a part of that crew, so maybe he just didn't fit the, the actual like culture that the Jaguars want to instill. Jag for Life, I know we keep losing players, but got to have some hope. I know, man. There's got to be some hope. It is very, very hard to have hope because, first of all, we don't really get any news. I mean, oh yeah, Jason Martineau dropped my Discord link, but we don't get any Jaguar news. You know what I mean? We don't get to watch preseason. We don't get to go out to training camp. We're not even really getting videos of anything anymore. So all we get are these lame ass press conferences and whatever player we released. Which I don't like. I'm just. Oh man, 1 week from today, guys. 1 week from today, we have football, and I cannot wait, man. Like, I seriously cannot wait. Jamar says, UCF, are you going to be at the Colts game at Jags? No, I will not. I will not. How much for the old school Jags logo behind you? This one I sold for $150. Everything in my room is pre-sold. Colin says, I wonder if we're going to make some free agent signings before the start of the season. I mean, the only thing we'll do is like once they make roster cuts, we might pick up a guy or two. Kind of like every year when there's cuts, then people get claimed off waivers. But I don't imagine they're going to go out and trade for a Kamara or sign a Clowney. Washington State Jags fan says, what's next? Someone on the OL to be traded? I hope not. I hope. I won't even mind trading D.D. Westbrook. That's the only player that I could maybe see the Jaguars trading. Aubrey says, we won't pick up anyone to actually win. Yeah. MLB says, as a Jags fan, we should start making bets on who leaves next. Yeah, I agree with you. Jags for life. If we just win 2 games, I want to be against Tennessee. Yeah, man. I want to at least beat every team in the division once. Especially maybe even those pesky Texans, man. We haven't beat the Texans since 2017. That's gotta change. Jarvis says, Gruden loves Chris Thompson. I know. Apparently he doesn't love Leonard Fournette. Debo, and we get to focus on O-lineman and nothing else. Yeah. Julian, is Juwan Taylor actually good? Yeah, he is good. Hey, David Howie donated an $5. Is that an Australian 5? He says 23-13 rebuild is met. The 2021 rebuild was set to Jaguars for rebuilds. Jaguars 2.0. Yeah, and thank you so much for your donation, man. And yeah, honestly, right now, the Jaguars, this rebuild, we have more talent on the roster right now than we did back during that rebuild. And I don't think the rebuild will take as long. We got a lot of rookies this year. We'll see how the rookies progress. And then next year, we got a lot of cap space. And we also have, a lot of, we'll have a lot, have another first round pick. We'll have a lot of draft picks next year. So the rebuild won't take as long, but we could be competitive just next year. Especially, we don't know what we have in Minshew. 2013 we didn't have a quarterback. We had Blaine Gabbert and Chad Henne. We all knew we were going to go out and get a quarterback in the 2014 NFL draft. But we'll have to see what what we have in Gardner Minshew. And this year is going to be all about looking at talent. What do we have on the roster? Where are our weaknesses? What are our strengths? What do we really need to address next year? But thank you so much, David, for that donation. Jags for life, what rookie do you have high hopes for? Hopefully C.J. Henderson. I mean, C.J. Henderson sketching me out with his behavior. You know what I mean? We drafted him because he seemed like this quiet, introverted, focused guy. But man, he'd been weird, very, very weird. With these comments that he's been making and all that stuff. And now what Leonard Fournette's thing, and he's very, very, he's got very, very like emotional and sensitive on Twitter. So hopefully he does great, so we can kind of shut out the noise. But other than that, I'd love to see Laviska Shenault. I want to see what Colin Johnson does. So yeah, I like those guys. Jason says he's just been frustrated, man. He'll be fine. Yeah, maybe they're all getting frustrated because they haven't been having any preseason practices. They haven't been able to take out, anything on anybody. But one thing that I haven't noticed this year is there's been no training camp fights. It seems like every year I get updated on, Dante Fowler fought this guy and all that kind of stuff. Has there been nothing going on? You know what I mean? I'd love to hear that. Hey, Jaganov, what's going on, man? If Jaganov is another Jags YouTuber, if you guys aren't subscribed to him, definitely check him out. He says, can anyone in our backfield emerge? We'll see, man. I mean, we know nothing about our backfield. We know Chris Thompson is old as hell. We know he's a receiving back. But other than that, Raekwon Armstead, I remember him in college, but how's he going to go in the NFL? I don't know, Exigbo. I don't know about him. I don't know about these other guys. Damn, Martin Utares donated a PHP 50. I have no idea what currency that is. He says, Mabuhay from Manila. Who are our key players now? Thank you for that donation. I'll have to see. Hey, let me know what currency that is. I have no idea. But he says, who are our key players now? I mean, obviously Josh Allen, X factor on defense. Joe Schobert, middle linebacker. You know, he's going to have a very, very he's got a big role in the defense. And you know, when you flip over to the offensive side, Gardner Minshew, obviously. You know, hope one of our tackle, Brandon Linder center. He's, you know, the veteran. He gets everybody lined up, and then hopefully our right tackle, you know, DJ Chark, obviously coming off a 1,000-yard season, so hopefully he, you know, does something. But you know, those are our guys, and we'll see what rookies can emerge. But thank you so much for the Monty says Filipino peso. That's awesome, man. I've had all kinds of currencies in here. And here's, I know what this one is. This is a $4.99 USD currency. He says, as a Jags fan, also being from Chicago, this is super depressing being clowned on at work. I really love Minshew. Sucks you probably see him gone in 21. Dude, yeah, you're not kidding, man, about being clowned at. I'm on YouTube, man. I'm getting clowned on by everybody. All the YouTubers clowning on me. And it sucks because I can't say anything. What am I supposed to say? How do I defend my team, you know? Oh, we won a couple years ago. There's no comeback I could have to anybody. I just had to sit there and take it and just admit that we suck. It's not fun. You know what I mean? Do you think Slush want us to get new uniforms soon? No, we're not eligible for new uniforms until 2023 because you can only update them every 5 years. But I love the current uniforms. We just got to make teal our primaries. If we just run the primary of teal on white, maybe shake it up. If we play a Thursday night game, go all black. You know, maybe go teal on black some games. But I think teal on white, it's a classic look. You know, we'll get excited when they wear white on teal. Maybe I love the black on teal look. That's a cool look. But we still haven't seen all teal. But I love our uniforms as it is. You know, I thought they went way too crazy with the 2013 uniforms. So I think that made me appreciate the simplicity of the current uniforms. But yeah, I mean, I think our uniforms are pretty good right now. But we got 168 people up in here, man. Definitely drop likes if you guys can. IP says, this is just the aftermath from Tom Coughlin. Our day will come. Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, but at the same time, we still do have some kind of cancer in there, man. You know, we got rid of Tom Coughlin, and Yannick Ngakoue was still willing to take a $6 million pay cut to get out of here. You know what I mean? So there's, you know, we can blame a lot on Coughlin, but we need to get you know, if we're gonna purge the entire 2017 roster, purge everybody that had anything to do with the 2017 Jaguars. When it comes to GM, get Dave Caldwell out of here. Doug Marrone. Todd Wash has been on the Jaguar staff since 2013. Get rid of everybody besides Keenan McCardell because I like him. I like Keenan McCardell. But other than that, like, who's worth salvaging? You know what I mean? How many sacks are you predicting for JA41? I'm hoping 12 sacks. It's going to be tough for Josh Allen because if we are constantly playing from behind, you know, he's not going to have as many opportunities for sacks because the team's just going to be running the ball, man. So hopefully we can get into a lot of third and long passing situations so, you know, he can do good. But I wouldn't be surprised if his, you know, sack total regressed, unfortunately, especially now that Calais Campbell and Yannick Ngakoue are gone. He's going to be the focus. You know what I mean? Julian says, we need to add gold, you know. We have 4 different colors. Only new. I'm good on gold. Gold was ugly. I hated. Those are my least favorite ones, those golds. Elliot says, are we going to trade Dewan Smoot? I don't think so. We had enough guys opt out, you know, when it comes to like the Lynch guy, Rodney Gunter opted out, you know, Lorente McCray opted out, you know, enough people opted out. I don't see that really us trading Dewan Smoot. Jaguar says, stop hating on the mustard uniforms. Hey man, I couldn't stand them. Maybe if they went mustard on black, if they tried it out with black or white pants maybe, but man, the all gold look, you know, that looked like that was like the ultimate Star Trek game. Jaguars versus Titans. But thank God we're not playing Titans on Thursday Night Football again, man. It's gonna be kind of exciting actually being able to play the Miami Dolphins week 3, so while we're still while we're still relevant. Yeah, Jagnos says Ronnie Gunner had the heart condition. He had to retire. Yeah, Ronnie Gunner's a cool dude. He's actually, I have his number. He's actually been texting me a little bit. He wants to get on a channel sometime, which is pretty cool. All right, we got another Australian donation, 5 Australian peso dollar. He says, when does Norwell get traded or released? He'll be out of it by the end of the season, I hope. You know, I hope we can figure out how to upgrade from that. Because you know, he's trash. What a blunder of a signing. And that was a Tom Coughlin signing, man. Giving him all that money. But, you know, we definitely gotta fix that left guard spot. Julian says, you know a way to watch NFL for free. I don't have cable or anything like that. Well, if you can purchase the rabbit ears, the antenna, for like $5 at Walmart. That's what I use to get my games when they're on over here. But other than that, just Reddit streams. You can find free games. There might be a lag time, and you might have to click out of a lot of advertisements and stuff. But you can find games. King Isaac says Titans fans tired too for Monday and Thursday games. Okay. Jags going for Clowney. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt that. Runaway circus train. Do we go after AB? No, we're not going. We're trying to fix. Right now, we're trying to fix the culture, not bring this guy game in. Monty says they stream games on the Facebook groups. Yeah, that's true. We Are Jaguars streams them. I think Jaguars Let's Go streams them. If you guys go in my description down below, you guys can. You guys can join those Facebook groups. Also, hit the links down below, man. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at UCF_Jaguar. I'm very active on both of those. I also have a Discord. Jason Martin, if you can drop the Discord link in the chat. And also, you guys can become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month for exclusive member-only perks and stuff like that. I'm going to start doing member-only like Zoom meetings, which I think will be fun. Actually get together and we can actually talk, have everybody in the, that's a member kind of talk on a Zoom meeting so we can kind of discuss with Jaguar fans and stuff like that. And yeah, man, really, after I sell out these paintings, I mean, I got all kinds of, paintings in here. After I sell these things off, I'm going to really start, my focus is on a YouTube channel, man. But yeah, you guys can also purchase a UCF Jaguar shirt. It's really good quality. It also comes with an autograph by me. It's a good way to support the channel, man, and all those are good ways to kind of support if you guys are interested in doing that. Sam Doc says, so you have 9 picks in the first 5 rounds now, right? I have no idea. I can't even keep track of all this stuff. Colin says, I'll need to figure out a way to watch games since I'm deployed at the start of the season. If anyone can help out, I can't wait for the Zoom meeting, man. Yeah, man, if you join the Facebook groups, and I'm not going to be able to show the game, but I'll be able to comment on the game and stuff like that. I can call it like radio. Roger says, hey, UCF, coming from Liverpool, England. What do you make of the Clowney news? Is Clowney signed? The Jaguars are monitoring Clowney. What? Let me look it up. Hold on. I'm going over to my laptop over here. Clowney. Today, Clowney could be on a team very soon. I'm told the Titans and New Orleans are both making strong pushes to sign a free agent. Ian Rappaport, for free agent pass rusher Clowney, he's been planning to sign before week 1 for months. Based on having to clear COVID-19 protocols, it may have to be by the weekend. Decision time is coming, and the Saints home to make it a no-brainer. Of course, so do the Titans. Ooh, Diana Rossini says, while the price for Clowney is still too high for Seattle, I'm told the Jacksonville Jaguars are monitoring the situation. Yeah, I'm not going to believe her. Diana Rossini is the same person that said that Doug Moreau was going to be fired. So I don't know if I'm going to believe her, but I don't know. It doesn't seem anything's concrete. I got Ian Rappaport talking about the Saints and Titans. Anything else on here? I don't know. NFL updates talking about Titans and Saints. So we'll see. I mean, isn't every team monitoring the Clowney situation? I mean, what team really isn't? But we'll see. Damn, we got 173 people in here. It's damn good, man. Definitely drop likes if you guys can. Nick Howard says, UCF, sorry about Harrison. Hopefully solved for Cleveland. He's all right. He's a little bit overrated. James says, do you talk to Edilla? Yeah, man, Edilla's really cool, man. We both follow each other on Twitter, and he's the Jaguars Ian Rappaport. Let's see if he's been tweeting anything. Because Edilla breaks Jaguar news. No, he hasn't been talking anything of Clowney. But yeah, I mean, he called the Ronnie Harrison news. Damn, Cam Robinson's pissed. Oh yeah, Cam Robinson, I think, played with Ronnie Harrison at Alabama, so he's not too happy. But yeah, man, the Jaguars players in the building, they can't be too happy, man. I mean, these are not only teammates they're sending out, these are friends. You know what I mean? And they don't know who's next. They clearly know that the Jaguars don't care about them. They're trading off assets that'll make them worse. I mean, they're not stupid. They know more than us. You know, they're not stupid. Sold on 2 says Clowney to Duval. We'll see. Freeman or Clinton Dix, that would be interesting. Yeah, that's some interesting news, man. Haha, Clinton Dix got cut today. You know, these safeties are aging like crazy. Earl Thomas is now really old. Haha, Clinton Dix. I mean, Barry Church hasn't been in the NFL since the Jaguars cut him. So these safeties know how to age out, man. Nick, are you guys trading Norwell? Oh, I'd love to trade Norwell. If we trade Norwell, I'd be running out in the streets with my shirt off. Nothing was funnier than when we traded what's his face, Nick Foles. I did the what do you call that? The floss. That's what I did. Dog Nation says, little do we know, Super Old Thompson is elite running back in Gruden's eyes. Yeah, we'll see. Jagannath says, I want to start the smoothie guy. I think the smoothie guy, he's taking reps at right guard, right? This is what I would like preseason. I want to see where these guys are lining up at. One thing I hate is having to listen to, you know, these guys on Twitter that are at the practices telling us who's doing good. I hate that. I like to be my own evaluator. I don't like to say, oh, you know, this John Shipley guy says that right guard AJ Cann is making positive steps forward. I don't like to hear that. You know what I mean? I want to be able to watch preseason games and, you know, see what I think, not listen to what other people are telling me. Jay Lipinski says, this stream gets more viewers than the Jags channel. Yeah, man, I try to watch those Jags live streams. They are frustrating, man. Like, you know, these press conferences are boring. Like, the only guy I like on there is, like, Bucky Brooks. Like, these guys are just trying to, like, you know, these guys all get paid from the Jaguars payroll, so they try to, you know, make sense of what happens. You know, they're not fans like we are. You know, I can come out here and we can all talk as fans. We can all rant as fans. You know, all we have is each other, guys. That's all we have, because we never know who's not going to be on the Jaguars tomorrow. Jay Monster says, not saying this in a bad way, but you look stoned. Yeah, everyone always thinks I'm stoned. I'm not stoned. Look, my eyes are white. How do I look stoned? Whatever. Alina's dad, Dade Blaine Caldwell. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I heard. David Blaine Caldwell, yeah, because he makes players disappear. First, when I was seeing Blaine Caldwell, I was like, Blaine Gabbert. Like, everyone would say Blaine Gabbert, but now it's like Blaine Caldwell. Zigby was like, they were literally like, I have no idea what they are doing at the released Fournette. Oh, were they? Yeah, who knows? Maybe I should watch closer. AstroTurf says, can't take anything Ozer says seriously. Yeah, that's just, you know, especially when, like, I hate Brian Sexton. Brian Sexton sucks. I hate watching him. But then Sean Ozer, I mean, he's a good guy, but he's boring. And JP Shadrick just kind of, you know, facilitates the conversation. I love the Pete Prisco and Tony Baselli show. I think, you know, I like Pete Prisco, you know, because he tells it as it is and he gets under Tony Baselli's skin. But, you know, I like those things. But yeah, Elliot Crabtree. I don't know why why do they keep him around? He got fired from being the voice of the Jaguars, and then now he's still around. Like, what is he doing? Like, can we just get him out of here? He doesn't offer us anything. He doesn't have good insight. I don't know, whatever. Debo says, did you watch what Pat McAfee said about the Jags? You should check out his recent video about the whole tanking thing. honestly, it's hard for me to watch these national guys. It's because I don't, I know my team sucks. I don't have to hear them say our team sucks. You know what I mean? They're out here making fun of us. I mean, it's almost like a thing where it's like you can beat up your little brother, but nobody else can come in and beat up your little brother. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with this. I don't need to hear Colin Cowherd and all these guys talk about how bad we are. I just, I would prefer to hear it from all of us. You know what I mean? Trevor Lawrence, does his name sound like a bust? Nah, he's not going to be a bust. Leland says, because your eyes are so clear, you look stone, kind of glassy. Yeah, it's the ring light. Ring light, and I got blue eyes, so maybe that helps out. MCA Brian says, I guess CJ Henderson should be traded too. It's Caldwell and Doug. That's why the culture sucks. Yeah. We can go on and on about that, but man, like, something has to change, but unfortunately it hasn't. Busted Buns, that's why I think Titan Anderson's a major a-hole. Yeah, Titan Anderson's obsessed with me. He can't get my name out of his mouth. Gizmo, I watched a Jaguar game on my phone while I was on a cruise. I think the NFL app will be streaming games again this year. That would be nice. Yeah, I got to figure out, because usually over here I get all the away games. I might have to purchase like a Sunday ticket or something, because if I'm going to be live streaming games, I got to do something. Deedle says, I'm a Steelers fan. I feel sorry for you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the sympathy, love. If you guys love me, hit the like button, man. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at UCF_Jaguar. It's all good stuff. Chris says, yeah, thanks for unique. Yeah, who wants player? Hey, Steeler guy. You want anybody? Steeler guy, who do you want from our team? We'll give you a 6th-round pick for him. Seriously, man, we're having there must be the GM's phone must be just off the hook with people calling up. That guy named Tyler says, I'm still waiting for Dave Caldwell to get fired one day. Yeah. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I just hope I hope Shad Khan takes some I hope he goes and gets some consulting advice and understands Dave Caldwell needs to go. Shamar says, trade DJ Caldwell to my Giants. Yeah, sure. Hey, give us a 5th-round pick. He's all yours. Hey, Phil Caudry just joined the Big Cat level. Thank you for becoming a member, Phil. Greatly appreciated. I've got a lot of member-only videos coming up, and I've got a few that you can go ahead and watch on the channel. But yeah, man, I'll be definitely starting to be more active on that once the season actually starts. But appreciate you joining, Phil. Furhat says, watch all the players we gave away have breakout seasons. Yeah. Oh man. Hell, we want Yannick Ngakoue to go to the Pro Bowl. If Yannick Ngakoue goes to the Pro Bowl, that turns into a 4th-round pick. If he goes to the Pro Bowl and the Vikings win the Super Bowl, a 3rd-round pick. I mean, for that to happen, it's probably very slim, because that's a long shot. But hell, that could be something to cheer for. Could you imagine that? We're cheering for a Super Bowl based on getting an advanced round pick. R. Chris says, when your best player is your kicker. Yeah, that's true. Our best player is literally our kicker. Isn't that crazy? Quaylon says, I'm a Jaguars fan too. I curse the Jaguars on Twitter, asking why yeah, everyone's all over Twitter. They post these news updates, these trade updates, and everyone kind of jumps all over them. Julian says, if we trade Linder, I might be an NFL fan. If we trade Chark, hello Vikes. Yeah. Hey, whatever you guys do, man, don't jump ship. Stay on the ship. You know what I mean? Do not jump. Let's stay. If you've ever said DTWD, Duval till we die on a video, then you will not be leaving. And there is a guy with his name, literally Duval till I die. I'm a fan of any team playing the Rams. Yeah, that's another thing, man. We get to trade, or we get to enjoy rooting against the Rams, because the Rams, I think, are going to be bad this year. You know what I mean? They're at that point where they, sorry, I got distracted. Like, Jaguars are they're at the point where literally, they went to the Super Bowl because they had a quarterback on their rookie deal. They go and pay that guy all this money, And Jared Goff isn't a guy that's going to lead the team into the playoffs every year. You know, he's not a Russell Wilson. He's not a Deshaun Watson. He's not one of these quarterbacks. So, and now they don't have a lot of talent. Their offensive line is getting old. They don't have Eric Weddle anymore. Clay Matthews is gone. You know, they got a couple of pieces on the defense like Eric Donald, Jalen Ramsey, but I just don't see it. Big Mitch says, brother, I've been a fan since the beginning. I've told you in person at the Jags-Titans game. Yeah, I remember that. We were out by the concession stands. That's cool, man. Jose said, Jaguars are the worst team in NFL history. I'm glad I'm not a Jags fan. Yeah, NFL history. I was at Denver last year when the Jaguars whooped the Broncos' ass. So I don't know what you're talking about. What PFO says, best season ever to tank with no... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember I was saying that a couple months ago. I was like, if there's any year for all this to happen, it's this year. Because Jaguars week 1 are going to have more fans than anybody in the NFL at the stadium. You know what I mean? Anybody in the NFL. And it's going to be in a tanking year. But yeah, I mean, next year I think we can come back. All right, let's see what Dill is talking about. Remember that trade will free up around $17 million in this current cap. So apparently Dilla is saying there might be some truth to this Clowney situation. I want Clowney news to break on this live stream. But here's the thing. Clowney said he wants to sign with a winner. Hell, maybe if he comes on, maybe if Clowney comes on here, maybe he does think we're a winner. But at the end of the day, whoever offers him the most money, I mean, unless you're Yannick Ngakoue, you gotta chase the bag. He's a young guy. Actually, I don't know how old he is. He's probably, 27? How old is someone do a Google search for me. Jagganoff says, next year is going to be a great year. We have a lot of cap space, a lot of draft picks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Next year is the year. Like, next year has to be their year. Nick A said, you didn't hear about Earl Thomas? What happened with him? Phil says, Smoot had more sacks than Clowney last year. Facts. Yeah, but Clowney helps out so much in the run game. Clowney is 27. Yeah, I'm about to say, he's not super old. He's at a good... You know, you got Campbell out here, 35 years old, still rocking it. Jamar says, Broncos ref was a blind. You lost. Yeah. Yeah, Tegan says, I remember the Denver game and the guy with the long hair was talking shit. Yeah, dude, that was hilarious. I was talking to that guy the whole entire game, just talking smack to this Bronco fan. And as he was leaving, he was walking in front of me, and they go, this is our house. This is our house. And then, oh my God, he got so mad. It was hilarious. Dude, nothing is better than going to an away game and winning. Winning in enemy territory, there is nothing better because there's so many fans you can talk shit to. I am so surprised I haven't been punched yet because I am so obnoxious and so annoying. And, my boss might, look at me funny when I show up to work one day with a black eye because I was getting in somebody's face I shouldn't have. But that's interesting. The Clowney thing is interesting. Okay, here's what Tom Pelissero says. He says, the Saints are sending an all-out blitz to try to sign Jadeveon Clowney, who has spoken to multiple times to coach Sean Payton. Sources told me at least 2 other teams. Like, how are the Saints going to sign Clowney? Saints have no money. And could you imagine? Could you imagine Alvin Kamara, like what he would think if Clowney? What he would think if Clowney signed over there? That's crazy. YouTube TV announced that they're going to have the NFL Network and Red Zone on them. And I checked out a subscription to YouTube TV, $60. I love YouTube, but I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Big says, maybe one day you can come down to Texas for Jack. Yeah, I'll make it to Houston one day. I got some time. Imagine if Kamara signed with Jacksonville. Yeah, maybe next year. I don't see us trading a first-round pick for a 1-year rental. Tony says, Jags are just trading everybody now. Jeez, yeah, you said it. Rogers says, Justin Blackman to have a breakout year. Yeah, he's going to break out the blunt, if that's what you're talking about. Elliot Crabtree, Clowney will think Jags are winners when he meets UCF Jaguar and Jack Off. Yeah, you got that right. He'll be like, I want these YouTubers to cover me. I would love that. Jarvis says, Josh Jones will be a beast. Yeah, we'll see. I don't even know who this guy is. Today wasn't the first time I even heard this guy's name. You know what I mean? So let's see. But yeah, definitely if you guys can, man. I've got links down below, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, at UCF_Jaguar. Purchase of shirt if you guys want one of those. Comes with an autograph and all that good stuff. LOL, Alex says, I feel bad coming from a Saints fan. Yeah, Saints fan. I got to ask you something. So apparently Saints are trying to sign Clowney, but they have no money. Like, you guys have no money. You guys have no money. You know what I mean? I don't know how you guys are expecting to sign him. Yeah, Jaguar says, facts about Josh Jones. I know, literally, today's the first time I heard this guy's name. That's what sucks about not having preseason. I don't know any of these guys. We're gonna have over 12 rookies make the roster. I don't know anybody's number. I know Chenault's number 12. I know what's it called? Colin Johnson, I think is like 18 or I think he's 19 maybe. I don't know. I don't. CJ Henderson's 21. Shaq Horman's 50. Maybe I know more. Oh yeah, Chenault's 10. I forgot he's Scobie's number. Yeah. See, I don't know. I need to know. Johnson is 19. Yeah, I got it. Shamar says, I'm y'all's new GM. All right, what are we doing, man? Who you gonna sign? Dude, we'll see, man. That's interesting. Dilla is talking about this. That'll be a weird, as confusing as it is to drop Leonard Fournette, and do all this stuff. I don't think anything would confuse you more than signing Clowney. You know what I mean? Bro, you got to start using our lads. What is it? Our lads? What does that mean? Start using our lads. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, I don't know. This will confuse the hell out of me. We're doing all these tanking moves and we go out and sign the top free agent out there. Boys Gay says, nobody wants to sign here in Jacksonville. I know. That's the thing. Everyone says, let's trade for Kamara. If we trade for Kamara, he's going to be here for a year and he's not going to want to re-sign with us. And then boom, you wasted a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Monty says, live stream with Jaguar. Yeah, I need to learn how to. I'm so bad with this technology. Every time I try to do a live stream with somebody, I screw it up. I don't know. Right now I'm on my phone. I'm not good at this technology stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do live streams and stuff. Maybe I'll get Jack off on here if he wants to. Jason says Blake Bortles is playing the wait and see game. Yeah, that's true. Blake Bortles, the free agent market is heating up for him. We'll see, man. Matt says it's NFL depth chart and scouting reports. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I mean, usually with me, I like to come up with opinions on my own. I don't really like to use PFF and this stuff. I like to watch a game, I like to watch a tape, and I like to say, okay, I like what I saw of this guy, not of this guy, because as you all know, literally, all these guys are all different. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own different football opinion. So it's crazy. All right, Dilla says Jaguars only have a shot if they overpay other teams. The better teams are offering much less than the Jags would have to. Whatever. I don't think he's talking about. He's not talking about that. Whatever. Dog Nation, with our luck, the Bears signed Bortles, and after Nick Foles' injury, Bortles leads Chicago to a playoff run. Hell, honestly, I love Blake Bortles. Whatever team Blake Bortles goes to, I will root for, as long as they're not in the AFC South. I love Bortles, but I can't root for a Bortles in a Titans jersey. Debo says, ready for another 5-11 season? I think that's optimistic. I feel bad. Jaganov, how are you going to do hate weeks this year when I don't know. I can't talk shit right now because, I don't know. Matt says, I meant to learn the numbers so that way, that's the only way I keep track. Oh, you mean the players' numbers on the jerseys? Yeah. I do pretty good. I do pretty good once I do pretty good once the season starts. I usually do a pretty good job about numbers. I'm worse with names. I'll mix up people's names even though I know what's going on. Phil says, "How do you think Fournette will do this year? Would you like to see the Bucs win the Super Bowl?" I wouldn't mind the Bucs win the Super Bowl. And I have no with Fournette. Fournette's, I respect him. I'm not going to be actively cheering for Fournette, but I mean, I'm not going to be rooting against him. If he wins a Super Bowl, I'll be happy for him, whatever he does. But, he's on a 1-year, $3.5 million deal. He'll probably be on another team after that. And, at the end of the day, Fournette, I mean, he's not an elite back by any sense. So he's gonna go around. Maybe he'll have like a LeGarrette Blount type career, where he's just all over the place. Who knows? I mean, one thing about Fournette, he has a lot of mileage on him. A lot of GMs and scouts say that a running back only has a certain amount of carries in him. He had a lot of carries at LSU. He obviously had a lot of carries for the Jaguars. It sounds like he's taking a back seat a little bit, over here on the, with the Buccaneers. But, I mean, we'll see as the season goes on if he starts getting more and more bulk because, he's a guy he's a volume type of runner. That's for sure. But I've been live for 51 minutes. I'll probably do this another 10 minutes. And then, yeah. Jaganoff says, Jernigan is better than Darius. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to get Darius, but from what I hear, Darius apparently doesn't want, he's kind of done. He's like unofficially retired. I mean, he's made a lot of money, so I can understand why he would want to sit out. But yeah, we got a couple donations in here. Bradley Pritchard donated $1.99. He says, Gardner Minshew is about to shock the league. I sure hope so. So wouldn't that be outstanding going into next year, knowing that we have the quarterback, we have a good quarterback, and all we have to do is get skill position, get different positions outside of him? That would be a dream scenario, but we'll see. I mean, right now he's competing against Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence. Like his job, Gardner Minshew's job is to do so good where they don't have the opportunity to draft one of these top guys. That's Gardner Minshew's job. And we also got a donation from Bobby. Oh, yeah, thanks for the donation, Bradley. We got a donation from Bobby Stevens, $5.18. He says, you got any left tackles or right guards my Eagles can have? We have a couple 6th and 7th round picks. I hope the mustache doesn't ruin the tank like fixed magic. Yeah, at this point, man, our offensive line, we have no depth anywhere. We have nothing to give out at this point. I mean, if you want to give us something, hell, we'll give you a left guard. Take Andrew Norwell's contract. You can have him. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't know if there's much left to purge like from our team. But hey, I know the Eagles right now, they are getting absolutely decimated by injuries, man. Like Carson Wentz, Jalen Reagor, Miles Sanders is hurt. They lost their left tackle they drafted in the 1st round last year, and Andre Dillard. So it's rough out there. But thank you, Bobby and Bradley, for your donations. Let's see. King Davis says, can we fire the GM finally? Yeah, I know, man. I wish. Jason says, Seahawks are apparently going after Clay Matthews. Yeah, I mean, Clay Matthews is old. I don't know what more he has left in the tank. Alina's dad, Shark, Conley, Johnson, Westbrook, Cole. Is that our six wide receivers? What about Clowney news? I've been talking about Clowney. I don't know if anything broke, but it sounds like he might sign with the team very soon. Let's see. Roll out the welcome trash cans for. Hold on, did the news break? Let's see. A lot of Clowney talk. I don't know. It seems like something's about to break with Clowney. I hate checking on here with all you guys in here, but hey, man, that would be some stuff, wouldn't it? But yeah, I might keep on the stream until we get some Clowney news. But it's looking like right now the teams in discussion are the Saints, who are over here, and then right next to each other are Titans and Jaguars. So that'd be some crazy stuff. Teal City Sports has been working on my crappy YouTube series called NFL Mega Fans. Probably not worth to watch. I'll check it out. You got some Jags videos? Yeah, I'll check it out. GFP German Football Passion says, hey, UCF, I'm a very exciting Jags fan for years, but now it's time it went off. Best wishes from Germany. Hey, man, that's cool, man. We've had a lot of different countries in here. We've had UK, I think Australia. I think that's what that A donation was for. I had a Filipino donation today. So that's cool, man. We got a lot of all over. We're international in here. That's so cool about YouTube, man. I'm connecting with people all over the world. This guy that was born and raised in Florida. That dude Evan. Sad to see Harrison go, but excited to see what we have in Josh Jones and Daniel Thomas. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea what we have in them. Jarvis says you've had America because Florida's a different country. Yeah, Florida is its own state. And there's different parts of Florida. There's North Florida, like Jacksonville, which is basically South Georgia. There's Central Florida, which is just like a mix of different cultures. Like in Orlando, we have like white people, Latino people, African Americans. I mean, Orlando, I've never seen such a mixture of different people. I mean, I go out to Walmart and I hear people speaking Spanish. I hear Mandarin. It's crazy. Blake says, love the smile on the thumbnail. Thank you. I was trying to look very, very pretty for you guys. Jarvis says, I just want to check out the Everglades. I've never been to the Everglades. Dog Nation says, hey, us Alaskans are just Canadians in denial. You're in Alaska, Dog Nation? You've got a Georgia logo, but you're in Alaska. I guess if you're in Alaska, you gotta figure out your squad. Let's see if I don't know if any news is breaking yet with the Jags. So yeah, I'm kind of rooting for that. Jamar says, UCF, you live in Orlando. Why did you choose to be a Jag fan? Because I lived in Jacksonville until I was 18. Till I graduated high school. I went to Fleming Allen High School over in Clay County. And then I moved to Orlando. And I just, it's what it is. Loyal to my squad. Julian says, what do you think about Chark, the number one, Chenault, Conley? I don't know. We'll see. I hope they all do good. You know what I mean? Bradley Pritchard said, First Coast Bucks, baby. All right, you're up near the north side. Yeah, where's everybody checking in from, man? I want to see y'all's. I want to see where y'all at. Drop that. Let me know where you guys are at. Quizzy baby, how do you stay loyal after this trash is happening? Because I'm Duval till we die, man. I will never jump ship. Kingston, Mandarin Mustangs, Oregon, Jacksonville, San Diego, Pensacola, Rochester, New York, Arizona. I went to Arlington High School, says LT Guns. Arlington, Puerto Rico. Oh, my girlfriend's from Puerto Rico. Terry Parker Braves. The Netherlands. We got Netherlands in here. Vancouver, Canada. That's what's up. Man, we got these coming in. Sewanee, Jackson, Mobile, Alabama, Delaware. I saw one person say Mandarin. I don't like Mandarin. My last lacrosse game ever, we lost to Mandarin in the playoffs, and that was my last game of my high school career. Very, very sad. Jose said, would y'all be happy if Von Miller went to Jacksonville? Who wouldn't be happy to get Von Miller? IP Production says, super fan in Houston, Texas. All right. Caleb says, we are outbidding everyone for Clowney. That's the only way to get Clowney. Outbid everybody. That's crazy, man. I haven't seen any official news break. Yeah, we'll see. UCF, do you know there's an entire lacrosse league? Yeah, man. I love lacrosse. Lacrosse is my sport, man. LT Guns is in Mississippi. Dito says, Boone County, Kentucky. Marcus says, being a Jackson is giving me eternal bleeding. Yeah, you said it. Julian says, Cassius Marsh is a beast. So is Josh Morrow. Watch the highlights. Yeah, I got to check it out. Water drinker Kareem. I will lose it if we get rid of Lambeau. If we can hit on some of these drafts. Yeah. He says, if we hit on some of these draft picks and sign some goons with our cap space, we could be good in a few years. We could be good as soon as next year. Especially if Minshew is the guy. We have 12, 13, 14 rookies, getting another year under the belt. We have another couple first-round picks next year. I think we could be good. Elliot says, let's give Clowney $7 million and it'll totally work. I think it will cost more than $7 million to get Clowney. But I just don't know at this point. Like, why would Clowney want to sign with the Jags after the moves that we're making? Timmy says at work, so I can't listen, but I just wanted to say, hey, UCF Jag, I'm gonna need you more than ever this season. I'll be here for you guys, man. Caleb says, according to E. Dilla on Twitter, he's been really reliable the last couple months. He called around. He says we were riding the price over Clowney more than anyone else. Yeah, Dilla. If you guys aren't following Dilla, E_Dilla, he's got the inside scoop. I don't, he's got people inside the building. But yeah, they're apparently trying to bid. So that should be interesting. Someone he said that we're trying to. Maybe they're just trying to put in high bids so the Titans will have to pay more. Tegan says, imagine what Titans fans' reaction would be like if we signed Clowney. Oh my gosh, I would clown them so hard. That'd be so funny. Deal says, UCF, bet me that the Jags will win Super Bowl 63. I ain't doing none of that. Roger says, UCF, watch Liverpool fans sing, you'll never be alone when you get a chance. You need to come to Liverpool and watch a game at Anfield. I'll show you around. Yeah, I love soccer, man. Soccer is my second favorite sport, believe it or not. I would love to go to a Liverpool game. I love Orlando City, but MLS just isn't the same. JJTV says, hey, bro, I'm a Buccaneers fan, but I support all Florida teams. That's what's up. I'm a Jags fan, and I only support the Jaguars. Because if you ain't a Jags fan, I don't like your team. But that's cool. Elliot says, yo, I don't like soccer. Yeah, I like soccer. Jimmy said, oh my God, yeah, he's talking to someone else. Basketball is my second favorite sport. Yeah, that's usually people. People like football, then basketball, then probably baseball. I like soccer, That's just me. Jaguar says, I'm still not believing Clowney comes here till it'll happen. Yeah, Jaguars have to just outbid the crap out of it if they were to get Clowney. But I'm closely monitoring it. I don't think it happens. Like, I feel like there's no way Clowney signs here, especially after he made it clear he wants to sign with a winner, and with everything that the Jaguars are doing, that it doesn't show that they want to do it. But all right, guys, we have 144 people in here. I'm probably about to end it right here. Of course, once I end it, they're probably gonna sign. Plaintiff says, wouldn't signing Clowney go against the positive culture this team's manager is claiming to achieve? How is he, Xavier Clowney? Is he good or bad? I feel like he's kind of quiet. I never see him out there making headlines or anything. So, Quaylon says, I'm 26, been a Jags fan since 05. Yeah, I'm 26 too. We got that in common. Jarvis says, don't leave us, we need you. Ken says, do you think Minshew is our guy? I hope. I mean, I can't say yes or no. He's gonna have to prove for me this year, man. Let's see how he progresses. Jamar says, post a video tomorrow. I'm definitely posting a video tomorrow because there's more guys to trade. We got to trade D.D. Westbrook next. You know what I mean? But all right, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in here, man. We'll see. We'll continue to monitor the Javion Clowney situation. I'm thinking right now it's my gut feeling. I hate to say it, but I think he's going to the Titans. Hate to say it, man. I hate to say it, but I think he's the Titans. It's because Saints don't have any money. He's not gonna go to the Jaguars unless the Jaguars offer him this much more money. I don't see it happening. And they've been in the mix the whole time, and this just came about. So all right, Washington State Jackson says, thanks for the live stream. No problem, man. What's going on, Ash Raider? Phil says, thanks for everything you do. Yeah, man. I couldn't do it without you guys, man. If you guys weren't in here, if I didn't have 130 people in here, if I weren't having all these people watching my videos and appreciating them, I would not be doing this. I wouldn't be talking to myself. But appreciate everything, guys. I'm going to give some last minute shout outs. Julian, Alina's dad, Jamari, Beanie Baby, Elliot Crabtree, Amar, Jeremy, Jesse, Ricardo, Quaylon, Ben Kel says, see you later. Sold on twos. All right, guys. Plano says, see you tomorrow, Dalton, when you post your We Traded Josh Allen video. All right, you know it. All right, guys.